From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news about Trump's new national security strategy. President Donald Trump's administration has set forth a new national security strategy that paints European allies as weak and aims to reassert America's dominance in the Western Hemisphere. The document, released Friday by the White House, is sure to roil long-standing U.S. allies in Europe for its scathing critiques of their migration and free speech policies, suggesting they face the prospect of civilizational erasure and raising doubts about their long-term reliability as American partners. At the same time, the administration is sharply critical of its democratic allies in Europe. In carrying out a pressure campaign of boat strikes in South America, it chides past U.S. efforts to shape or criticize Middle Eastern nations and seek to discourage attempts for changes in those countries' governments and policies. The strategy reinforces, in sometimes chilly and bellicose terms, Trump's America First philosophy, which favors non-intervention overseas, questions decades of strategic relationships, and prioritizes U.S. interests. The U.S. strategy is motivated, above all, by what works for America, or in two words, America First. So says the document. This is the first national security strategy, a document that the administration is required by law to release since the Republican president's return to office in January. It is a stark break from the course set by President Joe Biden's Democratic administration, which sought to reinvigorate alliances after many were rattled in Trump's first term, and to check a more assertive Russia. Democratic Representative Jason Crow of Colorado, who sits on the House Committee overseeing intelligence and the armed forces, called the strategy catastrophic to America's standing in the world and a retreat from our alliances and partnerships. The world will be a more dangerous place and Americans will be less safe if this plan moves forward, Crow said. We'll have a part 2 of this story called Spheres of Influence, Europe and the Americas. We'll have that out fairly soon. That's what we're reporting for now. From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.